TravelSites.com presents the least friendly countries for gay and lesbian travel. Gay rights have come a long way in recent years, and many countries have finally made same-sex marriage legal. Others now allow gay couples to adopt. Many places are becoming more accepting and understanding toward queer individuals. In short, the world is becoming a better place for the LGBTQ community. However, even though things have gotten better in many countries, others are still very intolerant towards gay people. There are still some countries where homosexuality is completely illegal, often with harsh punishments. The bottom line, if you're a part of the LGBTQ community or know someone that is, check out this video because there are a number of destinations you may want to cross off your list. There are lots of gay-friendly countries out there, but there are also many destinations where simply being who you are could get you in real trouble. Let's take a look at the least friendly destinations. Number 1. Nigeria. Now, Nigeria ranks as the worst place in the world for gay travel. There are no gay rights in Nigeria, and most LGBTQ Nigerian people have to hide their sexuality or risk punishment. Homosexuality can result in prison sentences of more than a decade or even the death penalty under Sharia law. You can even get in trouble just for talking about LGBT issues in Nigeria. In a recent survey, 97% of Nigerians said they did not accept homosexuality. Number 2. Qatar. LGBT rights don't really exist in Qatar. The general attitude towards a gay lifestyle in Qatar is very conservative. A lot of the population doesn't support or discuss homosexuality in any way. Homosexuality is against the law with possible punishments of up to 7 years behind bars. Muslims who commit homosexual acts in Qatar are punishable by execution. Number 3. Yemen. Definitely not a good destination for gay travel. Engaging in homosexual activities in Yemen can result in 100 lashes as punishment or even death by stoning. There's a lot of social stigma around homosexuality in Yemen, all over the country. The government blocks access to internet sites that discuss LGBT rights and censors all gay-related news in the media as well. Number 4. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is famous for its intolerance towards the gay community. LGBT people face a lot of threats and challenges on a daily basis. In Saudi Arabia, homosexual activity may result in a flogging or execution. Some citizens even take matters into their own hands and attack or torture those who are gay, bi, or queer. Number 5. Tanzania. Like many African nations, Tanzania is intolerant of the LGBT community. In fact, it's one of the worst. Any and all acts of homosexuality are punished with huge prison terms of up to 30 years. The government in Tanzania has launched witch hunts against gay people, and even talking about LGBT issues can lead to punishments as well. Number 6. Iran. Not a surprise here, but Iran, along with much of the Middle East, is not tolerant towards gay or queer people. Homosexual activity can lead to imprisonment, torture, or execution. Strangely, Iran is a strong proponent of sex reassignment surgery, primarily because of the country's strong stance against homosexuality. Number 7. Sudan. This is another African nation with a lack of tolerance toward gay people. Anyone caught engaging in homosexual activity can receive 100 lashes and several years behind bars. The death sentence is often a possibility for the third offense. A couple of pro-LGBT groups formed in Sudan in recent years, but swiftly disappeared. In general, Sudanese people and authorities are opposed to the idea of gay rights. Number 8. Barbados. This is a highly desirable vacation destination for the beaches and sunshine, but it's very unwelcoming to LGBTQ people. Homosexual acts are prohibited by law, with the possibility of a lifetime in prison. This rarely happens, but the law still exists. Many gay people in Barbados feel threatened and often hide their sexuality for fear of repercussions. Even so, the country did have its first ever Pride event in 2018. Number 9. Malaysia. Malaysia ranks pretty low on the list for gay rights. Homosexual activities are punished with torture and prison sentences, and many people have been punished for loving someone of the same gender. Islam is the dominant religion in Malaysia, and Sharia law prohibits a lot of LGBTQ discussion and activities. Number 10. Malawi. This East African nation is another unpopular destination for gay individuals. Homosexuality can lead to more than a decade in prison for males and up to 5 years for females. It's illegal to form pro-LGBTQ organizations in Malawi. In recent years, there's been a gradual softening of some laws, but it's still a very dangerous place for LGBTQ. Number 11. Zambia. This is another country with a very conservative view towards gay issues and activities. Homosexual acts are considered to be indecent and unnatural in Zambia. Anyone found participating in this kind of behavior can be punished with several years in prison. Social attitudes toward LGBT people are also very negative in Zambia. Some people even believe that homosexuality is a mental illness, and the government created a special organization to combat homosexuality. Number 12. St. Lucia. This is a beautiful Caribbean island. Sadly, it's not a great place for gay individuals. Attempted homosexual acts can lead to prison terms of 5 years. Meanwhile, full homosexual intercourse can result in up to a decade behind bars. Some progress is being made. The first gay pride parade for St. Lucia occurred in 2019. Plus, some political leaders have said that the country needs to change its attitudes towards homosexuality. Number 13. Uganda. Homosexual acts in Uganda can be punished with a lifetime imprisonment. Not only that, but positive discussions about LGBT issues are banned. It's against the law to form pro-LGBT organizations, and over 95% of the population does not support homosexuality. Uganda's recent history contains several grim events for gay people. Back in 2010, a newspaper published the names and addresses of 100 people believed to be gay. One of them was subsequently murdered. In 2019, a gay rights activist was beaten to death. Number 14. Pakistan. Same-gender sexual activities are illegal in Pakistan. Under Sharia law, the death penalty is a possible punishment, but there aren't any recorded cases of this actually happening. Instead, many people caught engaging in homosexual activity are in prison. There's a lot of social and religious stigma associated with the LGBT issues in Pakistan. The gay and queer communities of the country exist mostly in secret. However, a little progress was made with the Transgender Persons Act of 2018. Number 15. West Bank and Gaza. Known by some as the Nation of Palestine, West Bank and Gaza do not encourage homosexual relationships. Homosexual males can be imprisoned in Gaza, and in the West Bank, homosexuality is legal, but LGBTQ rights are not protected. Many gay people in Palestine head to neighboring Israel in fear for their lives. In some cases, people have been attacked by their own families just for coming out. It's a dangerous place to be for a member of the gay community. Number 16. Kenya. LGBTQ individuals face a lot of threats and challenges in Kenya too. The state doesn't officially recognize any same-sex relationships. This means that LGBT people have no real protections in Kenya, and male homosexuality can be punished by imprisonment. The views of the country's people are very conservative, and homosexuality is regarded as a taboo issue. In terms of public opinion, Kenya ranks at the top of the list of countries which believe homosexuality is unacceptable. Number 17. The Maldives. This small country is under Sharia law, which results in fines, lashings, and prison terms for any homosexual acts, which makes the Maldives an undesirable place to travel for LGBTQ people. Individuals can receive up to 100 lashes after being caught engaging in homosexual activity. Now, in general, these harsh laws aren't actually enforced, but LGBTQ people have no official protection in the Maldives. As recently as 2013, a man was almost fatally attacked by locals after revealing his homosexuality. Number 18. Jamaica. A lot of people visit Jamaica every year, but LGBTQ travelers can feel under threat there. Homosexual men can be imprisoned or forced to undertake hard labor if caught. Same-sex activity between women is illegal. There's a lot of homophobia in this island nation, and a lot of gay, bi, and queer people in Jamaica have suffered violence in recent years. Due to the tension, many gay Jamaicans flee their country and live elsewhere. Number 19. Ethiopia. And like many African nations, Ethiopia also takes a dim view of LGBTQ individuals. Same-sex relations are illegal and prison sentences are handed out to anyone caught engaging in same-sex sexual activities. In a recent survey, 97% of Ethiopians said that homosexuality should not be accepted, which means that many gay or queer Ethiopians suffer from depression and anxiety on a daily basis. Number 20, Egypt. A very popular tourist destination with the pyramids and other ancient monuments, but it's not a welcoming place for the gay community. Now, homosexuality is not illegal in Egypt, but homosexual acts are still often punished. Egypt's society and views are shaped by its religious views, which makes the public opinion generally very negative towards LGBT people. Surveys have shown that 95% of Egyptians are against the very idea of homosexuality. Number 21, Algeria. In Algeria, even the possession of homosexual materials is punished by imprisonment. LGBTQ individuals have to deal with a lot of challenges there. Both male and female same-sex activities are against the law. There have been several shocking reports to hate crimes against LGBTQ people in Algeria. A student was murdered in his dorm in 2019 after rumors spread about his homosexuality. Number 22, Morocco. Yet another country where LGBTQ people face threats and challenges. This North African nation has completely outlawed same-sex sexual activity. There are no real rights or protections for gay, queer, bi, or trans people throughout the country. Back in 2016, a pair of girls were arrested after the exposure of a photo of the two of them kissing. Some organizations have pushed for Morocco to become more tolerant and accepting, but for now it remains a dangerous place for gay individuals. Number 23, Oman. This country borders Yemen and Syria, and so it's no surprise that Oman has banned pro-LGBTQ organizations. Same-sex sexual acts are punished with prison sentences, and though most cases don't actually go to court, the threat is always there. The country has its own underground gay scene because LGBTQ people often feel forced to keep their identities secret to stay safe. Number 24, Tunisia. There's a lot of prejudice and discrimination against LGBTQ people in Tunisia. Some people reject their own family members who come out as gay, and some LGBT people have been attacked in the streets. Same-sex relations and activities are illegal for men and women in Tunisia. Tunisian people are often questioned by authorities about their sexuality, being judged purely based on their appearance. And number 25, Sri Lanka. Now, Sri Lanka has a very complicated legal system. Technically, homosexuality is illegal. However, the Supreme Court has stated that the law is not enforced. This gives gay and trans people some protections, but social views are still quite negative. Many LGBTQ people stay hidden for the fear of consequences from the people around them. Fortunately, a little progress has been made. The nation has been making things easier for transgender people to transition. Well, there you have it. 25 places that are less than desirable for travel for our friends in the LGBTQ community. If you're thinking about visiting these countries, please be safe, and better yet, maybe consider another destination that's a little more tolerant of diversity. We want you to be safe when you travel so your experiences are pleasant. In fact, you may want to head over to travelsites.com and check out some alternative destinations, places where it's not illegal to be yourself. Do you have any experience in visiting the countries on this list? Share it with us. Leave a comment below and let us know what you've discovered in your travels. Like always, this video is brought to you by travelsites.com, which helps you to get the cheapest and best travel experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe to find more useful travel tips and exciting places for your next travel venture.